What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Smart Minds, Good Times. Today, I have a very special guest, 1300 Liko. Say what's up.
What's going on? 1300 straight out Shackleford, man.
Yes, sir. How's your day going, bro?
Man, I'm doing good,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Relaxed.
Was here last time with Mal. So I mean, it was not the first time I meet you. So
For sure.
that was like 2 weeks ago, a week ago, not
yeah.
too long ago. But so did you grow up with Mal too, up in New Kent area, or?
Yeah, we was Shackleford, King and Queen area.
Okay, yeah.
Me and Mal been together since the car seats, bro.
He was telling me that. Well, he was telling me on the interview.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all was talking about some crazy stories y'all had. I know you probably got a little bit more to share, but what was life like growing up?
For real, like, I grew up in the country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Real small, not a lot of people. My graduating class, like 26 people.
26 people?
Yeah.
The fuck?
My last name started with an N. I was the last person to walk out.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how it was. But it's country, like a lot of farm. For real. Spaced out.
Is it
But it's the longest county in Virginia, though.
the longest?
The longest.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It touched a lot of other counties, like,
Oh, shit.
for sure.
You know, was there a lot of white folks out there?
Man.
Too many?
It's diverse, for real.
Uh-huh.
I mean, my school was mostly, like, black people at first, but, you know, over time, you know what I'm saying, everything came together.
Yeah, because country is mainly like, I mean, you think of country, you think about like the white folks and everything.
Yeah.
But you did a little hunting out there, didn't you?
Man, I tried to get into hunting, but I for sure used to chop up wood.
Yeah.
My pops had me putting wood in the stove, like,
Oh, shit.
I grew up on that type of time.
You gained that shoulder muscle off of swinging the axe.
Man, I'm telling you, it's different.
Yeah.
It's super different.
Well, in your house, did you guys have like a lot of land?
Yeah, my dad got land, for real.
Yeah, how many acres?
We had tractors and stuff. I can't
Oh,
even put a
shit.
number on it, for real. It's spaced out, not just around ours. My football field. I messed up. Look, my yard, for real, like 2 football fields. When I used to cut grass, it's like an all-day affair.
God,
Like 4-5 hours.
y'all got one of those big tractors there?
Yeah, we had like it's called Massey Ferguson.
Massey Ferguson.
Yeah,
Okay.
they red, for
Oh,
sure.
shit, damn. What your dad do for a living?
He worked at the mill in West Point. It's like a big factory.
Okay.
We also do like construction.
Hell yeah.
So yeah,
You know, like what about after high school? Did you choose to go to college? What you do for work?
I did. And
Oh, yeah?
This is like the craziest story. So when I left high school, I actually tried the Army first. Like I
Oh,
wanted
shit,
to do the
okay.
Army. The wildest thing about it, I'm at Fort Lee. They got all my paperwork. Sergeant come tell me like, you know, you about to be sworn in tomorrow. I ain't know none of this.
Oh,
It's
shit.
snowing and everything. Like we just outside. They lose my paperwork.
They lose your paperwork.
They lose my paperwork. I didn't do my
fuck.
physical and everything. So they calling around trying to get my paperwork back sent in so I can do everything I need to do in the morning.
Yeah.
I ended up having a meeting. They lost my paperwork again.
What the fuck?
So I go in the room, right? I pray to God. I'm like, it was a whole big argument in my family about me going. Like,
Okay.
you know, my stepdad's who I grew up with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my real dad, like, he was in the Army. He didn't really want me to go to the Army because he felt like he had already did that. He didn't want me to experience that, you know what I'm saying? And my other side just like, you know, follow your heart, do what you want to do. So in that moment, I prayed about it. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I didn't want to do it. I go in there, I have a meeting with a sergeant. I'm telling him, I'm like, man, I don't think I need the Army. I'm taking this as a sign, like, I need to go ahead and buy my business.
Yeah.
He tell me, like, you'll never be able to go to college without us. You need us.
The fuck?
You feel me? Fuck me up. From that day forward, I was just trying to prove a point.
Yeah.
I left, enrolled, and firm, went there, turned up, just to say I did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't flunk out of nothing. But then I ended up coming home, just doing my own thing, started working.
What'd you major in?
I majored in health and human performance.
Health and human performance. Is that
Yeah.
like why?
I wanted to do physical therapy. I always wanted to
Okay.
help people. So I felt like that was the way I could. I did sports.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Basketball, football, ran track. So I felt like, shoot, if I ain't going to go pro with this, like, I still want to be in it some type of way. Maybe go to a major team or something. Be
Yeah.
a physical therapist for the team or something.
Hell
that
yeah.
was my dream.
And how long did you pursue that for?
So in school, I had like honors classes, governor school, stuff like that. So by the time I got to college, I really only supposed to do 2 years. But to be a physical therapist, you need like, I think, a doctorate. You know what I'm saying? So you had to be in there for extra dumb long. And I'm just like,
That's 6 years, right?
hell yeah.
Fuck that.
And I'm like, damn, I don't think I want to do that.
Yeah.
My college is like 4 hours, 56 minutes from home, still in Virginia.
Oh shit. What was that, James Madison?
No, it's firm. It's out there in the sticks, like
Damn.
mountains and shit.
Middle of nowhere.
Middle of nowhere, like
And what?
Very racist environment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a small campus.
Oh shit.
Everybody knew each other on there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how small the campus was. But it was like a party school for real.
Oh yeah, how was the parties like out there?
Man, it was lit.
What's some crazy shit that happened?
I mean, we had. I don't know whether the fights, the fraternity parties, sorority joints, like everything was lit. But I say the craziest moment I seen, it got to be the fights though.
The fights.
Fights always breaking out. Like
Yeah.
I done seen some wild shit out there.
Especially when they get drunk and shit.
Man, when niggas is drunk, you find motherfuckers in a ditch anywhere, just fucked up. Matter of fact, the year I was there, we actually made it to the news for like the frats and shit.
Oh yeah.
One of the boys got killed for hazing.
Oh shit! Wait,
They had shut down the program.
What's hazing?
So like when they go through like Hell Week, they put all the frat boys through some wild shit.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? I really can't too much speak on it.
Okay.
What was going on? You know what I'm saying? But you know, long story short, he died from it.
Damn.
Yeah, there was a nigga I seen every day too.
That's crazy, bro.
No bullshit.
Were you in the frat then?
Nah, hell no.
Oh, okay.
See, I was a freshman.
Oh, okay.
But like we was so lit, motherfuckers just gravitated towards us. Like we had to be like the littest class there. Shit. We was in everything, every party. Like we had all the perks without doing that shit for real.
How old are you?
Shit, I'm 27.
27. So that was like what, maybe 5
that
years
was
ago?
in 2015, 2016.
Okay, so 6-7 years ago.
Hell yeah.
Damn. So like, damn, that's crazy. Somebody died off of that.
Somebody died off that shit.
That's crazy.
Some wild shit.
Now you know what about after you finished college, right?
Mm.
So actually, no. Better question. When did you want to like pursue the music? When did you start making music?
So it's another thing. Like when I used to walk around campus and stuff, like everybody knew my name. My college professors and everything called me Liko. Like nobody called me by my real name. You feel me?
So Liko's not your real name.
Nah.
Okay.
But I just used to walk through the hallways and shit be singing for real. You know what I'm saying? But I make sure the hallway clear.
Okay.
It's nothing I ever wanted to pursue at first. You feel me? But it's just something I knew I could do. My mama could sing, my father could sing. You know what I'm saying? But I walking through the hallway, I was singing, and some girls heard me. I was with my boys. They was like, who was doing that? I pointed at my nigga, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, everybody knew at that time I was ready to leave, drop out and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, I don't want to do this shit no more. Shit was going on back at home. I just wanted to be back home with my mom and shit. So some girls come up to me. They didn't went to their professor or whatever. They doing like entertainment. They offered me like a scholarship to stay in there to come do like arts and stuff just because of my voice. Really? So I'm like, damn, that was the first time. I'm like, damn, maybe I really can sing on some shit, you know?
And you declined that, right?
Yeah, I did. Because I had already made my mind up.
Yeah.
I'm ready to swerve.
Hey, shit, do you ever think about maybe what would have happened if I did take that or you?
For sure. But one thing I learned, like, you can't regret no decision you made. And the shit I experienced in life now, like, I would have never had it if I had, just stayed.
Yeah, you said your mom and dad could sing. I remember Mao told me he played instruments at the church. Did you ever go to that church too?
Yeah, I was on the choir, but like I said, I never wanted to be like in the spotlight for real.
I feel that.
I always stayed back. So like everybody knowing I could sing or something, you know what I'm saying? But I never went and did that solo.
Yeah, I feel you.
But that's why I commend Mao, because like he made me step out my shell for real.
Yeah, you gotta get out of your comfort zone.
And it's crazy because hearing him explaining, like I'm the one that jump out there and be on some wild shit. Like that was me though.
Oh shit.
But I was quiet. So I was quiet on some shit when it come to my talent.
Yeah.
But
I wonder why that is, because a lot of people, talented people, aren't like that.
Man,
it's almost like it's like maybe you don't even think you're good, but everybody else says you're good. So it's like you kind of find it hard to embrace it, I guess.
That shit all go down to like your faith in yourself, believing in yourself for real. Like if you don't believe in yourself, shit, you'll hold that talent and lose it.
So when people told you could sing, when you first went to make your first song, was it like on some R&B shit or was it like on some rap?
My first song, I want to say it was on some singing shit.
Yeah,
some R&B, and it's crazy because at that time it was my first time really recording. I recorded with Mao. In his grandma's house in the room, no cap. And I'm just like, damn, I don't really fuck with it. Cause this is my first time hearing my voice in that way.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I can't even record with both headphones on. Like I'm still trying to hear myself, you feel me?
Yeah.
So boom. I let people hear it. They really fucking with it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, maybe I should do it a little more. But I'm like, hell no, I really ain't taking it serious though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just messing around for real.
For you, how long do you think it took where you wanted like, hey, you know what, let me actually try this and go for it?
My boys got on my ass.
Hey, that's what they gotta do too, though.
For sure.
That's a good thing, though. That's like it's kind of that little peer pressure you need to bring the best out of you.
A lot of people really be like, nah, I ain't take this shit serious. And the whole time they took it serious, you know what I'm saying? But it was failing. But it's okay to fail, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But me, like, I was doing so much other shit, and I was, you know what I'm saying? I was busy doing the other shit.
Yeah.
I didn't look at it like, damn, I can make some money off this, or it's really that good, I can get some recognition off it. But he was really on my ass, like, bro, stop doing that dumb shit. Come do this.
Yeah.
And he worked with me on it.
And it's good that you have Mal on your corner, because Mal, I mean, I'm sure he worked with you on the producing side and the engineering side, right?
For sure.
That's one less aspect you had to deal
like,
with.
This is my real brother, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, he really pushed me all the way around.
And it's good. It's good that you have that homie with you that will push you like that. Cause
yeah.
If it wasn't, would you say if it wasn't for Mal, you probably wouldn't like really felt comfortable going for it?
For sure.
Yeah.
Like I had other niggas and shit that I used to try that with.
Yeah.
Never recorded. Like we used to sit in the basement, like freestyle or just be writing songs. Never went to go record. None of them. And then it's like I told Mal like, damn, I think I want to do this music shit. You know what I'm saying? And he really was on my ass like. Mal already had like a name for himself. He was working with big artists. Yeah. So I felt like him being my brother and shit, most niggas would take advantage of that shit. Yeah. But me, I was like, shit, I don't want no handout. He went got it. You know what I'm saying? How he got it, I can do this shit too. Yeah. But he really hit me on some, nigga, it ain't even on that type of time. You my brother. Yeah. If I got the sauce, I got the key to this shit, like I'm finna put it on you. You talent. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You talented as fuck. And
it's good that you had that mindset because, like you said, everybody else would probably be like, oh, yeah, Mal, let me produce the song for me. It's like, it's different when he comes to you, though, because, like, that's when it's genuine.
That's real shit, though.
Yeah, and it's like, so how long ago when you said that was back in, like, college when you kind of started, like, recognizing your voice and everything. Yeah. And your first song was kind of like the R&B song. But what kind of, like, how did you find your style, like, how did you find, like, okay, I want to try this type of music? This was, like, kind of my thing.
For real, I say, like, the more I go into the studio, you start to find yourself for real. And the craziest thing about it, like, you can be around people that can push you and all that stuff, but can't nobody make you find yourself. That's something within yourself, you feel me? Yeah. And it just, like, it came over time. Like, they kept pushing me and pushing me and pushing me, my people. You know what I'm saying? And it came down.
That, you know, what about like inspiration? Like, who do you think, like, when you make your music, who do you think like you take inspiration from?
As far as artists?
Yeah. Or didn't even have to be an artist.
I'd say my inspiration for real, it come from like my family. Yeah? Yeah, I say that for sure. Like, I say, you know, my brothers and stuff, they try this music. I got cousins that tried this shit. I had a brother that made it kind of far with it, got recognition, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Was doing shows. My aunties, it really run in the family too, for real. Like my aunties was rapping back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like,
was it like on some Sukiyano or was it like on some rap?
Hey, look, auntie, don't kill me. Look, my auntie was really getting money in Florida. Like,
oh yeah,
yeah. My dad's side, all that side from Florida. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really influenced by two different cultures. And it just come into one. That's really how I get my music. That's why I say my family. So, like, my auntie was really getting money. Like,
hell yeah.
I'm going to just say that.
Okay.
So, her rap won't on no ratchet.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She was playing those, like actual bars, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it's like, since you grew up in the country, right? How did you find your way to Richmond?
I can't really say. I got kicked out the crib on some shit, though.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, I wasn't focused. You know what I'm saying? I was doing wild shit. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up in Petersburg first.
Okay.
Ended up staying with my brother and my sister in Petersburg. That's really how I escaped. But I've been going back and forth to like Petersburg, Hopewell since I was young. Okay. Like, I used to be with my brothers and stuff because we ain't got the same mom and dad. You know what I'm saying? But that's still blood at the end of the day. So if I'm acting up or something, like my mama sent me and my brother and them. Yeah. That's how it was.
Hey, shit, at least you didn't like, at least you had a place to go to.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you had already been in the area, it's not like you had to like adapt crazy.
Yeah, so it's really a lot that molded me from being young. I seen a lot at an early age.
Do you think your life would have went different? Like, if you were, let's just say if you grew up like in Petersburg or if you did grow up in Richmond, you think you probably would have been on a different path?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, your environment. Yeah. Environment different. Like, you could tell the difference. Like, if you walking around, you in Virginia, you could tell if a nigga from, like, the 7-5 or he from the 804.
Yeah.
Niggas carry themselves different. You could tell somebody different from Richmond to Petersburg, north side of Richmond and south side of Richmond. Like, it's different swags.
And the environment matters a lot because that's all you'll ever really know. That's what you grew up with. That's all you know.
Yeah.
But, like, I think growing up in the country kind of helps you, like, learn a different type of life that I don't think people from the city could go live in the country, but I think people in the country could come live in the city. Because I think if you live in the country, you have more.
It's different. Like, I don't want to say somebody in the city ain't more dependent on themselves, you know what I'm saying, when it come to things. But, like, in the country, the city, everything close for real.
Yeah.
Walking distance. You don't really need a car. In the country, like, you really need a car. You really got to know how to change your own tires sometimes or do your own oil. Like, that's how I grew up. We cut grass. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I chop wood.
But that's the skills you need in life, though.
Yeah.
That way you don't need nobody to change your tires, change your oil.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's skills that are going to take you further in life.
Yeah.
There's some people out here who don't even know how to do an oil change or some shit.
Bro,
you know?
I'm telling you, you'd be surprised.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Questions. Let's see.
Let me see. What is your dream life?
Dream life.
On some real, my dream life would be, like, make it with this music, be able to invest my money into other things. Like, I really want all my family to be able to enjoy life because I feel like life itself ain't about just working all the time. It's cool to have a 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't feel like we supposed to be enslaved to that shit for the long run.
Yeah.
Like, it's other things out here we supposed to enjoy and a bigger goal. So I say that my dream life would be have everybody on their own time, working for themselves, not stressing. You know, a lot of this shit is money stress.
Yeah, and I think, like, money is that one thing that could solve a lot of the problems. Because, like, name me one thing in this room that doesn't cost money.
Yeah, that's real.
And that's same with everything in life. It's like your car costs money, your bills. It's crazy how the world runs on money, though.
For sure. I want generational wealth.
What do you think you got to do in order to get that?
For sure. Once you put that your idea, your dreams out there, you got to go grab it. Yeah. You got to do everything it take to get to it, too. Because somebody else will have that shit.
Yeah, so there's always going to be somebody out there willing to outwork you if you're not willing to put that work in.
Yeah, you just got to put forth.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know, I was going through your page. I was listening to some of your songs. I saw one that I think was maybe the most recent one you put out, No Flaw.
Yeah.
That shit's hard.
Hey, look. So, No Flaw was like my first mixtape I ever dropped.
Okay.
Back in 2020.
So that's not the name of the song?
Nah, that was actually a tape. Okay. So that was the cover art for it. But that song that I had behind it is what came off it. One of my songs came off
okay. What song was that?
I'm trying. Damn. I don't even remember what song I exactly put on that joint for sure. I'm going to check, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to check, though, for sure.
That song was fire.
Appreciate you.
Later, do you want to perform a song?
Yeah, I can do that, for sure. Yeah.
All right, bet.
Yeah,
just let me know what song you want to do, and we'll do it.
Okay, bet.
But it's like, how many like mixtapes or albums have you dropped?
I only had one mixtape.
It's just that one, No Flaw?
Yeah.
How do you go about, like, what was the inspiration behind that?
So at that time, like I said, I was really starting to get in, taking it more serious now. I had recorded hella songs by then. By this time, I'm working with Mile and J Storm 706 from Georgia. He moved out here, great engineer, producer too.
Is he still out here?
Nah, he's actually in Orlando now. So if y'all in Orlando, y'all see this, look, hit up J Storm 706 on Instagram, man. Bruh, great.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like, between him and Mile, that's what molded me and put my music, like, in perspective for real.
Yeah,
like,
they have a lot more experience and different tastes and, like, maybe aspects that you haven't seen personally, so they can give you a bit more feedback or, like, that advice that no one else is going to give you.
Yeah.
Because, like, in the game, it's like you kind of, I forgot who told me this, right? But I think it was G Sambo. He said, game is to be sold, not told.
Yeah.
So if you already got those people around you, it's not like they're going to fuck you over and try to sell it to you. It's like you already got that with you. That's like one advantage you have over everybody else.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you got those people with you, you do got to take advantage of it, you know?
Yeah, that's real.
It's like, especially you being with Mountain, you kind of got to meet different people that he got to work with and stuff. I saw like one post you did. I forget his name. Mal told me about him.
Troy Taylor.
Yep. He's also a producer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How was that?
He's a writer too.
He's a writer too?
Yeah.
What was it like meeting him?
Man, it's crazy. I take a last minute like flight to New York. Ma telling me like he doing, you know what I'm saying, the listening. It's like a listening event, and they got like some other things going on. At the time, you know, I just had my daughter for real, so I wasn't really gonna do it at first, cause I'm like, you know, I don't want to miss that time. But at the same time, I'm like, I really need to go out here, cause like I didn't took a break. Now it's time to get back to work.
Yeah.
So I ended up calling my mom and shit. She like, you know, just go do it. Like, you never know, shit might be your time for real. It's something out there that you need to go do.
Yeah.
So I go out there. We had an event. You know, like, I'm not really understanding, like, I don't want to say famous, but like how big he was, especially in the industry and when it comes to this music stuff. I didn't do my research. You know what I'm saying? So boom. So I'm in there, you know what I'm saying? I'm smoking, I'm vibing to myself. But I'm noticing like everybody around me, they not really trying to smoke or nothing. You know what I'm saying? They not.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh damn, like he must be big for real. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I go in the other studio, like a studio room, it's 2 of them.
Yeah.
I just start playing my music. A dude came in there, we talking, he asking me like how I came about with this song. It's hard, you know what I'm saying? He let me know. I'm being humble. It's just me and him having a conversation.
You said his name is Troy Taylor?
Troy Taylor.
Yeah, Troy Taylor, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, next thing I know, I just start seeing more people come in the room. More and more, and then I see Troy coming there. At this time, I'm playing like my R&B record called How Deep Is Your Love. And he just coming there, he just listening. Cameras coming in, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So anyway, the song end, and he just telling me like, bro, that's amazing. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, and he really fucked with it.
Did you chop it up with him after?
Yeah, I chopped it up for sure.
Yeah.
You know, follow, you know what I'm saying? They want to see me working.
Oh yeah. And you said that was out in New York, right?
Yeah.
Damn, it's like, imagine you hadn't had gone.
I think about that.
It's like that's just one door that opens, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta take that chance.
For sure.
Sometimes you can't really put too much thought into it, just go for it.
Nah, that's real.
You said you had a daughter. How old were you when you had the daughter?
I'm 20. I was 26 when I had her.
Oh, so it's been about a year.
Nah, she 9 months, or.
Oh, it's not even.
Yeah, this recent.
How do you think life has changed for you after having a kid?
Man, it's definitely different. You got to balance.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, between doing this, you got to be away for real. So it's like, you got to make a sacrifice, and there's certain things you're going to miss. Especially when I'm about getting money, too. Yeah. Like, it's a lot of things I'm going to miss. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like in the end, it all work out.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you got to, bro. And you know what I'm saying? And luckily, she's not at the age yet where she maybe won't, like, she's not realizing, like, you know, like, you're not around. Because I don't, you know, she's not too old where she will comprehend that yet.
Yeah.
But maybe, like, by the time she's, like, 3, 4, it's like maybe you'll already be in a place where you can be there more often for her.
Yeah, for sure.
I think you were telling me last time you work at a construction company, too, right?
Yeah.
How's that?
Man, it's dope. Like I said, that's my stepfather. They got me into that. I've probably been, like, helping build houses since I was, like, 7, 8.
That's good, though.
Yeah.
You ever thinking about doing your own company or something like that?
It's a family business, so, you know, I'm going to take over.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
That's good. It's like, bro, it's like even if you don't pursue music or you don't make a living off the music, you keep doing your music, whether that makes money or not. But, bro, that's where the real money's at.
I really want to go back to college for, like, business.
Yeah.
Because I want everything to be straight, for real.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because there's a lot, anything, when it comes to the business side, you really got to know what you're doing.
Yeah, the the tax papers, accounting, and everything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely good skill to have, but, hey, shit, you could take over. I'm telling you, like,
yeah, for sure.
That's good shit right there. And it's like AI right now is taking over all the computer office jobs and everything, but they're not going to be able to take over no fucking construction company.
Yeah, it's getting crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. You'd be surprised, though.
The robots and shit, though.
I work for another construction company, and, like, everything was already, like, pre-cut. You know what I'm saying? The only thing a man really had to do was put the right wood on the line. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure it's possible that they could have some shit just build a whole house.
Honestly,
it's scary.
Yeah, it is, because, like, shit, for all I know is, like, even fucking, like, you seen, like, music, like, artists, like, AI starting to make their songs for them and stuff like that.
That's wild.
Did you see, like, a lot of artists are selling their catalogs and everything now?
Yeah.
You think I think it's for that reason.
Cause they know they can be replaced.
Yeah. They're starting to make AI artists now.
Yeah.
Not even real people, just AI artists.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, it's like
then with the hologram too.
Yeah, oh, bro.
They might fuck around and just do shows with hologram and AI.
Yeah, and this thing, they could control them however they want.
Yeah.
It's not like real people. You know what I'm saying? If you choose to obey, that's on you. But it's like,
that's real shit.
And even with this podcast shit, for all I know, they'll start making AI podcasts. I don't fucking know.
For real.
But shit, I mean, that's the beauty of it is like the old traditional way. But what about? I saw you performed at the 804 music day.
Yeah, it was 804 day.
Yeah, how was that?
Man, that was dope.
Yeah,
dope experience.
How did you get to perform that day?
Shout out my team, man.
Yeah.
Hello, I got Vale in the building right here. That's the OG. Shout out Fat Cat Say.
Hey, what's his name again? Vale. Porterville?
No, Charged Up Vale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Charged Up.
Okay, hell yeah.
For sure.
So it was like y'all got in contact with the people that were running the venue?
They really they're like promoters for real.
Okay.
So they really be on the shows, putting the shows together and stuff too. So
yeah. How long did you perform for?
I want to say my set probably like 7 minutes, something like that.
But it's just the experience that's just crazy.
It was different for sure.
Was that your first time performing?
That wasn't my first time performing. That was my first time on a big stage. You know what I'm saying? That was with Ride Way, No Cap, Tristar, like.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they had some people.
Being able to perform at the same place as like people like that, that's
it was dope.
What about your first performance? How was that?
Shit, my first performance I want to say was like 420 of like 2017, 2018.
This was a while back.
Yeah, it was like in a little venue. Like I said, I wasn't really doing artist stuff at the time, but like me and my boys, like it was me, Mal, shout out my nigga Brose. We all just decided to do a song one night. And Mal had a show, so he wanted us to perform it with him.
Oh, shit, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about high as hell. Like I said, it was the 420 show.
It's only right that you was smacked.
The funniest show in my life. Like, I tell you, like, the craziest experience, I think we took a shot at, like, some tequila or something before I went in there.
Yeah.
We had D'Amico Phillips. He shoot films and stuff. We taking a shot or whatever it was. We turned, but I'm smoking heavy as a bitch this day too. So we go in there, we performing the song. My voice started cracking. Like, this how high I am. My mouth started getting dry and shit.
Yeah.
Man, I'm on stage. Next thing I know, with the mic in my hand, bro, I bust out laughing. Swear to God. In front of everybody. I'm laughing hard as shit. Miles stopped the song and shit. He like, man, I apologize. Like, we geek. They like, shit, we geek too. Yeah. It's 420. I'm like, all right, fuck it. We run that bitch back. But, yeah, that was like the craziest experience, though.
Hey, shit, at least it wasn't like a bad first time. It was just a good first time.
It was a good first time, but it was like bad on the artist side in my eyes.
Hey, shit.
I like to be perfect with shit, for real.
Feel you,
like,
but it fit the vibe, though. It wasn't like it was awkward, because if everybody was geeked, then it makes it good.
Yeah.
Shit, it's not like...
It's a good story.
Yeah.
For sure.
What's another good story you have like that?
Let me see. Performing-wise...
How many times did you perform?
Oh, man. At this time, I probably did like maybe 10 shows.
What's been your favorite one? Probably like the one that...
My favorite one? Probably definitely the 804.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
That was different, like a different experience. And my first time performing the songs that I had put out. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I did How Deep Is Your Love, it was crazy, but I actually seen people out there singing that song.
Oh, shit, that's fire.
And that's what fucked me up.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, damn. Like, that's crazy. And then when I got off, I had so many people, like, DMing me and stuff. People sending me videos. Like, it was a great experience, though.
It's just that little small taste that, like, you keep it going.
Yeah.
This could be, like, a normal, everyday thing.
That shit made me want to not stop doing this shit, for sure.
Bro, it's like, you got to take that risk. It's like, nothing's guaranteed.
Yeah.
You're not guaranteed to blow up. You're not guaranteed for anything to happen. But it's just the fact that you're pursuing it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the uncertainty that makes it the experience, you know what I'm saying?
That's real shit.
It's like, once it's there, it's not gonna be. I'm not saying it won't be fun, but the fun of it was the journey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how everybody says. Bro.
Nah, for real.
If you were, could you? Question.
Go on. Let me see. What's the invention of social media, good or bad?
What you think?
Damn. Everything I say is bittersweet. Social media too, like, it can have its perks, you know what I'm saying? And it can have its downfall with that shit. It's all about how you use it, for real.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I say.
Yeah, Does it scare you though? Like, you know, now that you have like a daughter, right? And
Mm-hmm.
you know how the internet goes. She's at an age 6, 7. She start getting on her iPad and everything. It's crazy how the social media controls kids nowadays. Because like, I got a little brother. My little brother be watching something. It just fries their brain cells.
No, that's real though.
Yeah.
I feel like that shit different. You gotta really watch what your kids and shit watching. Like,
Yeah. You know, it's crazy. Bill Gates and all like the big tech owners, they don't even let their kids use social media or anything. They know how bad it is.
It's a reason for it.
Yeah.
You ever hear about like back in the day with like movies? They used to have shit that flashed across the screen. They used to make people get up and go buy popcorn.
Oh, I didn't know that.
See, they say your brain like will read shit before your eyes really pick up on it. And they had to stop doing that, supposedly. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it could be the same thing with like watching cartoons and shit. Like all them lights and all that shit projecting, your brain see more shit than what your eyes physically see.
Damn, I didn't know about that, about the movie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that up after.
It's crazy.
We got a monitor, but we forgot our charger. But if not, we would have put that up right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, that's hard.
Yeah, it wasn't here last time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I ain't even peep.
Yeah.
That's hard though.
Damn, but you know that's crazy though, because it's like if they have the power to control, because the people that are in power in the world, right? They can't physically control everybody, but they're gonna find a way to control everybody.
For sure.
It's just crazy.
All these trends and shit, bro. I look at all that shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes, bro, you can't even. For real, I really don't like being on the media.
Nah.
Like, if it wasn't for me, like, trying to be an artist and stuff, like, you constantly have to post and constantly have to be present. Yeah. For real, I just want to be sit back and cool, for real. Like,
it's crazy that nowadays, like, in the music game, it's not like that. Because it's not the people with the best music that make it out. It's the best entertainers or the best influencers. Because, like, fuck it, now they're pushing Sexy Reds. You know what I'm saying? No, like, no shade to Sexy Red. I wanted to have her on a podcast.
Yeah.
Like, she just bow, fuck my baby. That's not even real music.
But she a good entertainer.
Yeah, that's why she's big.
You know, and that come with this, like, you can have great music. Yeah, like you say, you have great music and not make it because you could be born on a stage.
Yeah, and people got
your stage presence.
And you got to be able to influence people. You know what I'm saying? You got to be like, oh, Liko, he got, maybe, I don't know, maybe you got some crazy hairstyle or maybe some crazy voice. You got to have something that, like they can relate to or influences them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
Because you can't be like, as an artist, if you want to really make it big in the music game, you got to have your own niche, like your own little style. Got to be different.
That's real though.
Yeah.
And as far as like my stage presence and stuff, I came out, I was shy a little bit, you know what I'm saying, as far as doing that stuff. That's where he come in. Shout out Vel again. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really got me out of my comfort zone too, because he already telling me like, bro, you great with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be focused. But when it came down to like me performing and stuff, like, he really telling me like, nah, do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see this, run this from the top. Like, he pushing me too, because he see that I can be great too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out Vel though.
And that's good. You can't have yes sirs and yes ma'ams all around you.
Nah, he gonna tell you.
You gotta have people that like check you, like, you know what, you could have done this better, because they're gonna give you a different perspective that you won't see.
Yeah,
they're gonna tell you, well, hey, they're gonna see it as like maybe like a fan point of view. Like, you gotta be able. He's gonna be able to see the shit that you won't. So it's like, it's good that you have people like that. Nah, a lot of artists don't.
Yeah,
but you know, ever since you started making music, right? What do you think is like the biggest lesson you learned?
I feel like if you're gonna go all in with this, like, you gotta really do it. Like, what I talk about is like my real life stuff going on, or people around me, like what they going through. They ain't got a voice for it. Like, I give them that voice. Yeah. So I say, like, you really can't hold back with it. Like, if you're gonna do it, do it. You can't be like, I ain't gonna say this or do that because this person looking at me or that person looking at me. But if they really know you and they done seen you since you came up, they already know.
Yeah, and it's like they relate to. They'll be able to see, like, okay, I see where he started. I see where he's going right now. I see what you're doing. It's like, whether you know it or not, there's people out there that are watching you or like trying or hope the best for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And even if they're not hoping the best for you, they'll still pay attention of like, oh, shall I remember? Oh, a year ago he was doing that. Now he's doing this. Like, people are gonna talk about you regardless. Give them something to talk about.
That's real.
Yeah, and it's like, you just gotta. It's how you want to impact people too. Because if you're gonna tell people you're gonna make it in the music scene, at least put the effort in. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Don't let those people down. And
can't quit.
Nah, you can't. And like I said, nothing's guaranteed. Even if you don't like make it to where you want to make it, a lot of people are so scared to fail they won't even start.
Nah, for real.
So I mean, just take that risk, go for it, and do it. You know.
That's real shit, though.
What about what do you think has been the hardest part as an artist though? Like technical side of things. Do you think it's been? I don't think producing has been too bad because you got like people with you that know about that. But like, what do you think has been like the hardest part about it?
Shit, for real. Like I said, I started off a little different with it. I started off on YouTube beats too.
Oh yeah, I mean that's how it goes.
Before I had, you know what I'm saying, producers sending me stuff, like I started off on YouTube, and you don't really realize, like, if you don't go, you know, lease that joint or buy that joint completely out, like you can record something that you think is your hardest song, hold on to it, don't do everything you need to do, and next thing you know, that joint sold. You can't do nothing with it. Like, and I actually had a situation, like, I got this joint that's crazy. I actually leased the beat, though, but somebody bought it out.
Oh, they bought it out completely?
Yeah, so I had to have people, like, remake beats and shit.
Shit.
But it's like me being an artist and feeling like I had perfected that song, other shit don't sound right with it.
Yeah.
And now I'm stuck. But it's all because I just sat back and I didn't do nothing, though. You know what I'm saying? I was procrastinating.
You know, and I feel you on that because, like, music is art.
Yeah.
I had a painter on here, an artist, and he told me, like, such a certain situation that he created a painting. He said none of his paintings are ever the same.
Yeah.
None of your songs are ever the same. So one time that they sent a painting out to one of his clients. It got lost on the way there. The client wanted him to remake it.
Damn.
But when you remake art, it's not the same. You can't ever remake it completely. So it's kind of like that situation. Like, you weren't able to use that same beat. And that next beat, it's not the same thing, you know?
It ain't.
How did you ever not, like, did you have to leave that song behind completely, or?
We still working on it, bro.
Yeah. So this wasn't too long ago?
Look, we still working on it. Like, this is like last year.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm still listening to the original version, and I think that's just what's fucking me up for real.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Damn, you might have to play that one.
That joint crazy. Yeah, I do that joint.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's the name of the song called?
It's called Love and Crime.
Love and Crime?
Yeah.
What's the story behind that song?
Like, a couple. It's about a couple. Like, they do everything together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bonnie and Clyde type shit. Like, a ride or die. Yeah. It's about a shorty that's ride or die. Like, whatever you ready to go do, she gonna do that joint with you just off the love. Because love make you do some crazy things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's good when you make music like that. Love is that one thing everybody can relate to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Love is, like, that's a lot of big artists. They get big off of love songs because it just really impacts people. Like, people be able to listen to it and vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is about love, but it's that one thing.
For sure.
But, you know, you being an artist here in Richmond, you would consider yourself a Richmond artist, right?
I'd say so. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I like to represent where I'm from, though, for real. Yeah. I feel like Richmond is different from where I came from. Like I said, I'm from the country, for real. You know what I'm saying? I gravitated towards, you know what I'm saying, coming to Richmond. I got a couple of Richmond partners and shit that I used to be with, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely been around that scene, but, you know, I can't really say I'm from here because I didn't grow up here to go through what they went through. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different.
But it's like this, would you say Richmond is a place that kind of like really was able to give you a chance to pursue music? Because Richmond kind of has its own music scene that maybe New Kent area doesn't have. Yeah. What are your thoughts on the Richmond music scene right now?
Richmond music scene lit.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to say about the drill. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't do that. Mm-hmm. I let them have that. You know what I'm saying? There's some young niggas that's fine with that.
Who are some of your favorite, like, Richmond artists right now?
With the drill shit right now?
Yeah, or just in general.
Oh, Richmond artists? Let me see, like, Trap Ties. I fuck with Trap Ties. It's some more niggas, like, that ain't even, like, as big as they need to be right now, but they should be, you know what I'm saying? But shout out my boy, 4Boy Q. He hard. He from our south side, Richmond.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, look him up, too.
You said 4Boy Q?
4Boy Q.
I'm going to add it real quick.
On IG.
Let's see, 4Boy Q. I see.
For sure. Yeah, he hard, though.
Oh, this one was on right here. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he fired up.
Have you ever made a drill song?
A drill song?
Yeah.
Nah, that ain't really my
That's not your thing, right?
Nah.
So would you say like your music? Would you say it's kind of like dirt? Cause like it's like kind of R&B, but it's like more like on rap type of.
I'm gonna say it like this: like I did as make real R&B music, then I make real rap, and then I go in between. Like that's where you get me at. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got two different talents, so it's just like if I find a way to put them joints together, like that's me though.
Yeah, that way you can cater to like the people that like that, like the rap scene. Mm-hmm. Like if you make just R&B music, but you don't bring in the rap side, it's not gonna really hit that audience.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's like, how long did it take you to make a song? Like by the time you think about it, or how do you make your songs? Do you go through something and then you put it into the song?
It depends for sure.
Yeah.
My mood, you know what I'm saying? What I done smoked or not, I had to get up off that though.
Really?
Because you can't just let that be part of your artistry too. Like that I need to smoke in order to be able to think and shit like that. You gotta be able to do this shit sober too. But
That's true.
I say like when I go in, I started off writing.
Like
it be on some wild shit. Like I'd be at work or something and a hook would pop in my head. I'm just like, all right, let me jot this down. Later on, I might find a beat or something that joint go perfect with it. But like I said, as I started working over time, like Mile got me punching in.
Yeah.
And he was talking about that on there. I was like, hell no, that's the sauce for real. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you get better content when it's right off your head.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? That shit just come right off and flow. But like I said, it all depends. Like I like to be a perfectionist. I really don't like too many people in the room with me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's just how I am with my work. But
you think it's like a distraction type thing?
Yeah, for the most part.
Because I can't be yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I could be myself with anybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's just like my creative process and shit. I really don't like too many people just sitting there because my mind different. Like when I'm recording and shit like that, I'm already thinking about how my video finna come out while I'm recording right then and there. And I'll be like, yo, let's get through this shit right here first. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm already hearing melodies and everything. I know what the finished process is going to sound like.
That's good, though, because you got to have that vision. You got to have, like, that third ear, that third eye that no one else is going to see because your song, your vision, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
You got to be able to see that before it even happens. And I feel you on that, like, when there's a lot of people around because, like, bro, so look, hopefully he doesn't see the video, right? But there's one episode we did. Yeah. This has been the only episode we've ever recorded that we didn't put out for one reason, right? It was like when he came in, this was at our old studio, right? It was just too many people in the room. The vibe wasn't the same. You can't do your art, you know what I'm saying? Like pretend like you recording a song. You wouldn't be able to do your song the way you normally do it. You want to be comfortable. I wasn't able to do my podcast comfortably. Pretend it's like it was like 4 other people in the room besides you and me. Yeah. It's just not the same, you know, so I feel you on that.
It's different.
Yeah, you got to be in your zone. You got to be locked in.
And sometimes, too, when you're doing stuff like this, you got to know who you got around you, too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got partners and shit that, you know, certain places I know can't go because they're going to turn up.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Off nothing. Just be ready to go. So, you know what I'm saying? That come with it. Come with it.
And it's cool that you know, like, you know your friends, you know your homies and everything. You know how each one of them are. You can't change them. But at least you can know how to like work around that. Okay, maybe hey, if I'm gonna go to this a studio, record a song, maybe or like meet up somebody like a little bit or more some professional shit. Yeah, you know who to take, who to carry with you. Like in that situation, you might just rock with Mal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's you got to move smart. You know what I'm saying?
That's real shit.
Like you were telling me earlier, at least you have some self-awareness. Like when you said when Troy Taylor, when you went to go meet him, you probably caught on that, damn, maybe everybody else is smoking. Maybe I probably shouldn't have done that.
I peeped the room.
Yeah.
And that's what you got to do. Sometimes you just got to sit back. Bro, I be around a lot of old heads and stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was always taught to, you know, listen more than you speak.
You got to.
And observe. You know what I'm saying? So when I go in the room, like I peep the whole room. And you gotta listen, like when your vibe off, you already knowing.
Yeah. You know
what I'm saying?
What are some things on your bucket list? Some things you want to do in life for, you know, it's your time.
I want to jump out of plane.
Jump out of like skydive?
Yeah. For sure.
Damn, nah, I don't know if I'd be able to skydive.
I want to jump out of plane and
shit, let's see.
Biggest fear? Huh. Damn. I'd say my biggest fear now would be to, like, fail my kids. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we growing up in a different time. Shit way different from when I came up. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's my biggest fear. Like, after I leave here, I want to make sure I left them with everything so they can survive on their own.
Yeah. And it's not, and this thing, though, it's not what you leave them physically. It's it's what you leave in them, you know?
Exactly.
Because, I mean, shit. There's fucking rich people out here that leave their kids with all the money in the world and their life goes to shit.
Hell yeah. So it's not. You fucked up.
Yeah. So it's not the money you leave them. It's what you leave in them. So as long as you be a good father, it's like you impact them, shit. Everything's all good.
It's about that physical time for real.
Yeah.
Money ain't gonna fix shit.
Nah, you gotta teach them those life skills. The life skills that you learn. Shit, something as simple as changing your oil. It'll take them a long way.
Facts.
But it's like, what do you think is like something that you had to learn or something you had to change completely once you became a father?
The dumb shit.
Dumb shit. That
Yeah, for sure. Cause before kids ever came along, it was just, I feel like for real, I mean, I had shit to live for. You know what I'm saying? My family and stuff like that. But it's like, after I had lost my brother, I felt like I had to be alive for my mom and them.
Yeah.
But sometimes it still sets you back. You know what I'm saying? You'll feel a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? Today ain't the day type shit. But once I got my kids, it's like, nah, you really got to be here now. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be doing something that'll put you in a predicament like where you fucked up.
You got a bigger purpose now.
Yeah.
You're living for her, not just you.
For sure.
What's something that happened in your childhood that you won't forget? Something, it could be a funny story or just something that really stuck with you.
So in my childhood, shit, I got hella stories from childhood though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh shoot! I mean, I'll listen to them.
I start off with this one right here. My childhood, I'm gonna tell you about my first ass whooping for real though.
Oh shit! Was it like by your family or by like?
Oh yeah, it was by my mama for sure.
Oh, okay, shit. Okay.
See, like when it was just me, my mom, and my brother, I was wilding for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't really had that father figure at that time. And I used to go around the neighborhood. Yeah. I used to pull the neighbors' clothes off the lines. Like, I was dumping rocks in people's cars, like throwing the recycle all over the street. Like, I was turned for real, like the menace on the block. Yeah. And I remember, like, I came home one night after I did some wild shit. And my mom had asked me about it. And I'm like, nah, I ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? And I just remember her being on the other side of the bed. And I turned around to go run, and it's like she caught me like that fast. Damn. Bro, she whooped my ass, though. Like, she whooped my ass. See, I used to try her for real, because, like, when I used to get them little beatings and shit, I used to just tighten up. Yeah. And I'm telling her, like, yeah, you could whoop me, but I ain't going to feel it. But I felt that shit. But she let me know. Yeah. And she told me, like, ever since that day, for real, like, you ain't really give me no trouble, for real. Not on no wild shit like that.
Yo, like how were you? Like when you were whooped, did they ever give you like any other punishments, like some of the old traditional ones?
You know what's so crazy? I feel like today you could punish kids with like taking away their electronics and shit like that.
And it impacts them the same way like it was an asset to us back then.
But I was outside. You know what I'm saying? Like I had gaming systems and stuff like that. But like I used to ride my bike. You know what I'm saying? I used to be in the woods, like, you know what I'm saying? Me and my friends, like, we ran all through the woods. We was building shit, stacking up tires and all type of shit, like, doing dumb shit in the woods. Yeah. Shooting a BB gun, shooting a real gun, like, yeah.
Shit, at least you were outside. This generation, everybody inside their iPads and shit.
Yeah, I don't see bikes no more.
Hell no.
Nah. Like, in Florida and even in Virginia, like, we used to have the bikes all stacked up and shit.
You said Florida?
Yeah.
Oh, did you live in Florida too?
Yeah, I used to go back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, my dad and shit from Florida. So, like, you know, I did fly out every summer. Like, once I got older, I've been flying on a plane by myself since I was, like, 7.
Shit.
Yeah, I used to go back to Florida and shit, stay with my family out there for, like, the whole summer and shit like that. Like,
what's Florida like?
Man, it's lit.
Yeah, what part of it?
It's hot. Largo.
Yeah.
That's under Clearwater.
Okay.
Like an hour from Tampa.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Hell yeah. It's lit out there, though.
Yeah, when you talking about earlier how, like, you were whooped as a kid, I was whooped too, but not like I got a Hispanic household, right? Mexican, right? So I had like the traditional, like some punishment, like you had to kneel on the wooden floor, hands up like this, right? And you put your hands down, man, you got whooped.
Oh no, that's crazy.
Yeah, or some shit like I had to sit at the bottom of the steps. Well, I had to sit at the bottom of the stairs, like the steps, the whole day. Couldn't get out of there. But this is my thing. I don't know about you, right? But the more I get punished or the more I get told like not to do it, I'm gonna do it more.
Oh hell yeah!
It's like that's I don't know what it is. It's like that's human nature.
You just be trying it.
Yeah.
It take one experience though to really get you back right.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like.
But it's still like it become that shit really teach you to be more slick though.
Yeah, it does.
Like, all right, I got caught like this time, but if I do it like this, shit, I ain't gonna get caught.
I feel like strict parents just create smart ass kids though.
Yeah.
But it's like shit. I mean, bro, I remember one time. I was trying to sneak out the house. No, I did sneak out the house, right? So my room was on the second story, kind of corner of the house.
Yeah.
But I knew I could sneak out that night, so I grabbed the ladder earlier that day, right? I had set it up like at the corner of the house. I could get out my window and like go on the roof and get on the ladder.
Yeah.
So I mean that worked and everything, right? But the next day, my dad called me over. He was like, "Hey, so why was there a ladder on the side?" And I was like,
"Well, boy, they left that shit."
Yeah, because it was late at night. I couldn't just go put it back in the garage. It was too much noise.
I was weak as hell.
So it was like I made some bullshit that excuse that it was so, like he knew it was cap. But he's like I had said like me and my brother, we were playing this shit like it's like a slingshot or some shit. I just told him he got on the roof, so I used to ladder, but he didn't believe that shit.
Man, that shit crazy as hell.
So like shit like that, you kind of just pick up like it's like you said, you become slick.
It make you slicker.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, when I got older and shit, you know, a nigga got grounded.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They take all your shit. You can't leave the crib. I was still leaving the crib though. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, my father worked shift work.
Okay.
So sometimes like, you know, he don't always get off at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes he'll work over. And I remember one day my cousin came pick me up. He like, yo, I'm trying to go to these girls' crib. I think it's snow outside too. And we peeled off. And my daddy came home early.
Ah, shit.
He like, where you at? I'm like, shit, I'm next door. But I'm like 20 minutes up the street though. I'm like, man, we gotta go. Cause everybody know like my dad don't play. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody in the neighborhood know like, they like, damn, Big Jeff, man. You know he about to be on your ass.
They felt bad for you.
Nah, for real. He like, shit, let me go ahead and get you back before we both be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Man, we in the snow, like spinning tires and everything trying to get up there. I tell this nigga, let me off in the street. I ran all the way up the driveway on the other side. My cousin's house came through the little cut like I always been over there. I was like, damn, I ain't gonna do that shit no more.
It was that close though?
Man, it was that close. It was that close, bro.
Shit, did you at least get like chill with the girls for a bit? Or
man, yeah. And it was like we were just getting into it for real. Damn. That shit was crazy. I'm like, damn, nigga, we got swerved.
So, you know, between your mom and your dad, you know, like parents, you're like, okay, your mom's probably like the nice one, your dad's like the stricter one. How was it like? Or were they both strict?
My mama, that's my best friend.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, I can talk to my mom about anything. Like, it don't matter what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't hold nothing back from her. Because 9 times out of 10, she already gonna know, too. Yeah. I don't know what that is with moms, but they be knowing.
They know.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But my mama tell it how it is. Like, right then and there. Like, nobody is ever on some shit to where, like, they'll say some shit in front of anybody. Like, they respectful. Like, they'll pull you to the side. You know what I'm saying? And my mama low as hell. My mama, like, 4'10", like 4'10". Like, no cap. But she's the nicest lady, but she'd be on my ass if I'm, you know what I'm saying, fucking off.
Sounds like your mom's like my mom.
Yeah.
She's like, I think my mom's like 4'11". I don't know. She's short too. It's like
she's short, but her energy make her tall for sure.
I feel that. It's like your mom is like the only real person in your life that actually has your best interest in mind too.
Because they care about everybody. Like, they constantly stressing and caring about everybody. Like, even your friends, though, for real. Like, if you ain't brought a friend around in some shit, your mama would dead ass ask you, like, what the hell going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, they care about everything. That's just in them. They nurturers.
Yeah, that's true.
For sure.
You know, you said earlier how you, like, when with your was it your friend with the girls or was it your cousin?
Oh, yeah, my cousin.
Yeah, you know, what's, like, the worst date you've been on?
The worst date?
Worst date you've been on.
Damn. Worst date? I'm trying to think. I ain't even really too much. Okay, those were link-ups, but, like, if we talking about date, like, go out type shit.
I mean, worst link-up, I guess.
The worst link-up?
Yeah, you ever been catfish or something?
I don't even know if I can talk about that. I might get in trouble. Look. Worst link-up? All right, boom, college. I go back to college.
All right.
So, boom. Big-ass Halloween party, right?
Yep.
Hella shawties in there. And you know, of course, you're going to slide back to the room with something.
You have to.
We in college. Bruh, I thought the joint I had was bad. I'm thinking she bad as a motherfucker. Like, the body was crazy. I know we get in that room and that light came on. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this, bro? Man, I started asking her everything else. Like, damn, where you from? You know these peoples and shit like that?
Yeah.
She started telling me she know people. I said, damn, whole time I think we cousins. I can't even do this shit. I swear. My niggas. I'm going to get myself out that situation. Yeah. I'm never going to be that guy to where, like, I'm taking it for the team, My niggas used to get mad at me because they're like, God damn, nigga, you got standards and shit. You fucking right.
Yeah.
I'm not laying down with just anything.
I feel that.
That's real. I can't take one for the team.
Yes. Hey, shit.
I will, you know what I'm saying, keep her occupied we probably be best friends by the time we walk out of there. Yeah. But I'm making sure my nigga straight. Like, you got what you wanted, so I'm gonna make sure you get to your goal. Yeah. But shit,
you can only do but so much in that.
Yeah, fuck that.
Nah, yo, what I'm telling you, like my worst day, bro, was the day I lost my virginity, bro. It was bad, bro. It was a girl, bro. This was during COVID, right? I had just turned 16, I think.
Yeah,
bro. Oh my god. So it was this girl, right? She had a crush on me in school, right? But it was COVID, so keep in mind, like I hadn't seen her in a minute. Bro, it was like she kind of catfished me, dude, because she was bigger though. She was on the bigger side, right? She wasn't too big, but she was on the bigger side, right? Yeah. So I didn't have no car at the time. She came and whipped up in the Altima. You know how those Altima girls be, bro. You know what I'm saying? She picks me up, and as soon as I get in the car, I'm like, fuck, what did I get myself into, right? But then we had taken these edibles, right? Yeah. And so like I think like an hour later, we were in the movie theaters. That edible hits me, whatever, right? Like I start, you know what I'm saying? I didn't give a fuck. It. Yeah. So next thing you know, like. Yeah, the movie theater, right? And bro, keep in mind, bro, this is the first time, like, you know, I had ever been with a girl like that, like, you know, like, and then she was like, you want to go to the car? And my fucking virgin ass was like, you know, I mean, I knew what that meant, so I was like, shit, this is my time to shine. And we went to the car, bro. Jesus Christ, it was the worst sex ever, bro. She didn't know how to do shit. It came to the point where I had to tell you, like, I didn't even nut, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, and she felt bad. Waste of time. She felt bad after. She was like, oh, it's me, right? And then my mom like, no. And then, but my mom was like, yeah, it's you, definitely. And I had to buy her McDonald's and shit. Hey, yo. You know what I'm saying? But I almost felt like the girl in that situation because she was the one whipping and everything, bro. I'm like, nah. It was bad.
It's a lot of niggas that do that though.
Yeah, hey, till this day they grown that man.
They need a place to live.
Yeah. Oh my god, nah, bro. But like,
I can't do it.
Yeah, no, I can't. That question time. Let's see.
Blue. Weirdest dream you had? Shit, I just had a weird one recently. Yeah, it's some wild shit. I think I had fell asleep watching like. When you be on YouTube and shit, like, different shit just be popping up. Yeah. Uh-huh. I think, like, something about UFOs came on.
Yeah, one of those, like, hour documentaries or shit.
I don't know what it was. Yeah. Never seen it with my eyes, but I heard that shit, though. So, boom, I'm asleep. I remember I was smoking in my dream.
You were smoking in your dream?
Smoking. I come down the driveway and shit. I just seen this big-ass UFO just over top the garage and shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck is that? And I went to go walk towards it, which is crazy because in real life, I'd never do that shit. So I don't know. Maybe it wasn't my dream. Maybe I was living life for somebody else. I don't know. Shit. But anyway, I'm going under that bitch. I'm looking for it. That shit beamed me up. Just nothing but food on that bitch. That shit was a fucking munchie dream, bro.
Hey, shit, you probably got high off of smoking in your dream.
Man, when I'm high and I go to sleep, that should be the best fucking sleep. It's like I just fall into the bed. I just feel myself floating.
You like smoking weed?
I love it.
Bro, I fucking hate it, dog.
I love it.
I don't know what it is, right? Like, I'll smoke it occasionally, but every time I smoke, I'm like, yep, this is why I don't like to smoke. I get paranoid, dog. The other day, we were recording, this was like probably a week and a half ago. Yeah. We were here, right? After the record, we started smoking up. Bro, we go to a Wendy's, right, at the drive-thru, and his car is right-hand drive. So I basically had to order. Bro, I couldn't order. I jump out the car. I'm over here fucking stressing. Like, I'm panicking. Like, bro, yeah. I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack, right? It's like, it was bad, right? And then meanwhile, he's over here like, bro, what the fuck's going on? Get in the car. It's like, I don't know what it is, bro. I can't smoke like that.
That's crazy. Maybe it'd be like, maybe you shouldn't smoke as much. I mean, it's a limit with everything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't drink to get drunk. You know what I'm saying? Once I feel myself getting to that point, I'm going to slow down. Same thing with smoking.
You prefer to drink or smoke?
Smoke for sure.
I'm more of a drinker.
I barely drink for real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like special occasions, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't get fucked up though.
I feel that. Now I feel like I like alcohol because it doesn't slow me down. It doesn't like, I don't like being chilled down. Mm-hmm. With alcohol, it's kind of like, it just kind of like makes you, it just elevates you.
Yeah, I'm different off that lick though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't even worth it for me.
What's a crazy drunk story you got? We all got one. A couple.
Nah, crazy drunk story. Shit. Me and my baby mama, before we got down, before we ever like got together on some shit, like we always in this friend group and shit. We went to the crib, we drinking, playing this drinking game. Like she done wrote them up on index cards.
Ah, shit, okay.
Like some wild shit. Like it say take a shot if you the tallest in the room, or take 2 shots if you the shortest, or
anything
the oldest,
to get you drinking,
bro,
right?
anything. So look, I'm drinking goddamn Hypnotic in one cup.
I like Hypnotic, yeah.
You had to take a shot of something. It had to be something completely different to take a sip off in the cup because it was sips and shots.
Yeah.
So I'm like sipping Hypnotic. I'm taking shots of like Parmesan, like apple.
Okay.
And by the way, I would never drink that shit ever again. Nasty as fuck.
I've never had it.
By the time the game ended, I done drunk 2 full cups of Hypnotic. I done had 16 shots. Like no bullshit.
16
Jesus shots.
Christ.
I'm fucked up. I make it to the bed. I just fall on that joint. Never got under the covers. I'm fully clothed. Morning time come, I'm fucked up. I'm like, damn, maybe I need to try to eat something or something. I couldn't eat. Shit, throw up. I end up having alcohol poisoning.
Oh, shit.
I was that fucked up.
Damn.
Like, end up having alcohol poisoning. Like, it was bad to the point where, like, anytime I looked at alcohol or I smelt it, I'd be ready to throw up.
It's like that.
I was done.
You woke up drunk still too, right?
Yeah, I was fucked up. But I never had like the headaches and shit though. Like I never had a hangover headache and throwing up. I never threw up off liquor. Like, and I hope I never do that shit. But that shit look bad,
bro. I had that experience with fucking. It was what is it called? It's Jaeger. You know the.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about.
That bottle with the deer on it?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Jesus Christ, I had that shit for New Year's like 2 years ago, bro. That shit. Nasty as fuck. I only drink it because it's the only thing to drink. I was throwing up and everything, bro. That I will never take a fucking Jaeger bomb, a fucking shot of Jaeger ever again.
I had that shit with like my white friends.
Yeah, that's what white.
My white friends got me on a different time.
Yeah, nah, fuck that.
That's why Miles said I was like the Jeff Hardy. You know what I'm saying? Like when I got my white boys, they had me jumping in rivers and shit, catching eels with hand. You know what I'm saying? We fishing, throwing that shit on a big ass bonfire. Like, bro, I did a lot of shit.
But that shit's different though. It's cool shit too though. It's
Hell yeah.
It's like it's a little bit more like fun. Like it's like, I don't know, just shit you wouldn't do anywhere else.
Yeah, normally, and that's the price of the country. Like, the river right there, you got all this land and shit. Like,
bro, where I grew up, right? I grew up in Northern Virginia, right? We live in a townhouse complex, right?
Yeah.
So behind the townhouse complex is a little like forest, like little like woods. And there was a little fucking river. We call it the creek.
Yeah.
There's a little waterfall in that bitch. But bro, what we'll do, we would go in the creek. We'll walk that bitch for a whole mile. Because it was like, it's just, but it turns out that shit's like sewer water. So, you know, it comes to a point where you just walk and it's probably like your shit deep to your shins, right?
Yeah.
There's a point where it comes down a little bit like over your knees. Bro, there was one time there was a fucking snake in the water with us, bro. So what we did, we all kind of come up to like the side.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's not too deep. We grab these big ass river rocks and we start throwing. The snake is like almost on the other side.
Yeah.
This fucking creek is probably from like here to the door though, so it's not like too much space. We start chucking fucking big rocks at it until we kill it. I grab that snake. I end up taking it home to my mom.
Go.
Yeah, I went to go knock on the door. I opened it and she fucking scared as hell.
Yeah,
but bro, it's fucking shit water though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That water's brown.
I would have never. I can't jump in the water I can't see in.
Yeah, it's like that's stupid shit we did as kids though.
Damn.
Yo,
that's a shitty situation.
Yo, what's called now? Like, come back to like the alcohol story, bro.
I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, I didn't even catch y'all to that. That's a shitty situation for sure. Oh my, bro,
for sure.
Nah, you know, if you work in construction, bro, how bad have you ever ran into a situation where like you got shit and the only thing you can do is go to the porta potty?
Hey, look,
bro, in a hot summer day, bro, that motherfucker just steamed up.
Hey, look, that shit is horrible.
Oh yeah,
I don't know what it is about shitting in porta potties, but that shit look totally different from when you in the house. Yeah. Like that shit instantly is like pudding or something. Everything stacked up. Yeah. Like that shit is that's disgusting, bro. I don't know how they make some good money, I think. You know what I'm saying? Them trucks and stuff, they got to go clean that out. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't smell it. Like, before I did construction for real, like, my first job coming back out of college, like, I used to lay pipe. a good job to have, no cap.
Hey, to the girls or as a job, bro?
Hey, we ain't gonna speak on it. But look, I used to lay water pipe, right?
Yeah.
But every now and then, like I was working at Newport News one time,
Yeah.
we had this motherfucking like sewer line we had to cut. It was live.
But
they tell you, like, if it's live, cut it from the bottom first so all the pressure hit the ground. You feel me? It fill up right there. But this dumbass we was with started cutting that bitch from the top first. He started running that bitch too fast, so when he went to go under, it kicked him back. Man, shit was flying everywhere.
I seen a TikTok like that, bro.
Crazy.
Water was flying. All the shit was flying everywhere.
Shit was flying everywhere, bro.
Nah, fuck.
That's some nasty shit, bro.
Nah,
I can't do it.
That. And with those fucking porta potties, bro, you gotta say it's like fucking blue collar workers, bro. You know what these motherfuckers? You know what we have for breakfast, bro?
What?
Like fucking 7-Eleven taquitos and Monsters.
Shit, and construction, we did that shit too.
Yeah, so I'm saying like
stayed in 7-Eleven.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I'm fucking
the quickest little $5.
Yeah,
fill your ass up.
That's what I'm saying. This was back then where they had like the fucking $5 whole pizzas and shit.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm telling you, but like I'm telling you, you got fucking 20 different dudes, fucking shit and problems in that shit.
Construction life is crazy, like.
Oh yeah.
On that aspect, like working for like bigger companies when it comes to construction, like it'd be bullshit for real.
But I think that's the fun of it too, though, because blue collar work is, I wouldn't be able to do the office work.
Nah.
Blue collar work is almost like hang with your homies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like
you gotta find the ones for real, like walking into school and when you go sit at the cafeteria, you got your little crew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But even still with those jobs, they'll split niggas up.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In construction, to me, from my experience, like being out there in the field. Shit, everybody just be talking about like politics, and I swear all them motherfuckers hate their wives, bro.
That's true though.
Like what the fuck? Cause I'm like, bro, for real, I don't even really want too much talk to y'all niggas while I'm here at work. I just want to do this shit cause I'm trying to get this bread.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? I used to be out of town too, bro. I was bringing in like 11, 1,200 a week, 18, 19 years old. So you know what I'm saying? I was living my life for real.
Yeah.
And yeah, them motherfuckers seemed like they hated life.
I mean.
And the only thing that was fucked up about that shit, you know, I'm like I am now. I be joking and shit all the time when I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? Like, make time go by.
Yeah,
and
got to.
Niggas always try to hit me with those surprise drug tests and shit.
Oh, yeah. Don't show up on a job site. It's just a drug test too, right?
Wildest experience.
Yeah.
I had to do, I ain't gonna say what job it was because I don't know if he still worked there or not, but I had a dude that was a foreman, like, used to smoke with us on the job. And he was like a hillbilly for real. So he dead ass tell me like one day, he like, yo, they ready to do a surprise test. He like, I'm gonna tell him I sent you off in the woods. He sent me off with a gallon of water. He said, look, don't come back till you piss like 3-4 times. He like, but when you get in there and you go pee in the motherfucking urinal first, then catch the middle of your stream and don't catch the end of your stream. And I'm like, what the fuck? At the time, I'm sitting here like, damn, I'm ready to get fired because I smoke every day.
Yeah.
And I'm smoking on the job. So I listen to what he say, though. I go in there, I do that shit. Come out. My foreman look at me. He like, you passed. And he tell me, though, like, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, what the fuck that mean? He like, shit, I thought your shit was ready to be like green or purple or something coming out that bitch. He like, I know you smoke. We just can't get your ass. You know what I'm saying? But I end up passing that bitch, and they end up losing 3 of their top operators that day.
Oh, shit.
Off coke and heroin.
Okay, but that's different. That's hard shit, though.
Hard shit.
Like the company I work at now, a lot of construction companies are really strict on that. But mine's, they drug test, but for everything but THC. So they don't drug test for weed.
I mean, now, yeah, it's a little different now.
Everybody fucking smokes now.
Hell yeah, you gonna lose some of your top people if you fuck around that weed.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you.
Nah, bro, it's like, I'm telling you, like, yeah, you got lucky, though.
Bro, I dead ass did. But that shit stuck with me. Like, I say, hopefully my mama don't see this, but I didn't pass every drug test I ever took and had that shit in my system. I just went about it right. I ain't never taken like no fake pee. I never took no pills and none of that shit. Like I always been small for real. I just drink water and make sure I stop in enough time. You know what I'm saying?
I think there's a way to like not to pass a drug test. I think if you like, I forgot what it is. I think you just it's different though because that's a piss test. But like if they got at my job they do a cotton swab test around your mouth.
Oh yeah, the penny.
Yeah. So what you do is like you chug like not chug. I think you just get a bunch of hydrogen peroxide in your mouth.
Yeah.
And then you just like swirl in your mouth and then spit it out.
Yeah, you can do the peroxide and put the penny under your tongue.
Damn, I didn't know about the penny.
Yeah, it's different.
What the fuck does a penny do?
I don't know what that shit do, but nigga tell me that bitch work.
It's crazy.
You can look that up too. That's something that work.
I will. Bro, I wonder how people find this shit out.
They
do everything to pass a drug test, but stop smoking.
Exactly. Because a nigga need that shit.
But
you can't be dependent on that shit, man. But shit, if you got a good job and you don't plan on leaving it, though, and that's your only way around it, so you got to do it how you got to do it. But,
you know, if you weren't wanting to pursue music and you weren't doing construction, what could you see yourself doing?
If I wasn't doing music or construction, I honestly don't know.
Nah.
To be honest, I really don't know. Like, I done did the fast food shit, you know, through high school. I ain't never end up going back to fast food after high school. Like, I left that shit alone. I felt like I couldn't make no money for real like that. Yeah. And, you know, when I was in high school, I started buying my own shoes and stuff like that. Coming along. You know, my dad taught me, like, you got to go get it, too. You know what I'm saying? Nothing given to you. So, like, I used to go cut grass and stuff like that, too, to make money.
Yeah.
Or to just do little stuff, help people out, you know, anything. But, shit, if I wasn't doing that, bro, I don't know what I'd do.
You never really sat down and thought about it?
Nah, not for real. Nothing that was, like, you know, as far as the legal side.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I did other shit. That's how I really was making money back then. Like, it was just the easy route, but...
Yeah, but back then, laws and shit was stricter, too. Back
then,
it
was.
Even
it was
weed,
different.
You get caught with even a small amount. That's a couple years at least.
Like, right now, I'm comfortable riding around. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because it's legal to a certain extent. But, like, doing the shit I was doing then, like, every time I used to get pulled over or some shit, you like, God damn, like...
So you been pulled over while you had some shit in the car?
Oh, hell yeah,
bro,
for sure.
I know at that moment you're probably praying.
Bro, for sure.
Oh, my God.
You just got to make sure, like, damn, did I really... fasten this shit up the way I need it to, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I hope it don't stink in this bitch.
Yeah.
That's really how I started, like, smoking blacks and shit like that. Just to clear the car out, like, make it smell different. Like, it was on some different shit. And then at that time, too, I was, like I said, I was wilding. Like, even though you can be getting money and shit, like, sometimes we really don't be having our shit in order either. Some on your car might be fucked up. You might ain't paid your tag. Yeah. Like, my barber would tell you a crazy story, too. Like, one day I'm coming down the highway and shit, where I run out of gas, like in the middle of nowhere, coming through New Kent, like a long ass stretch. I didn't just got past 12 and all that shit. I called my barber to come get me. I'm like, damn, bro, I really ain't putting no gas in the car because I'm really on the move making money. Bro was so like astonished. Like, we get to the gas station and shit. Bro, I had like at least 6,000-7,000 in my pocket at that time, bro. But I just was focused on the wrong shit. Yeah. My mama even used to tell me, like, bro, you need to stop moving so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to slow down or God gonna slow you down. That's you know true. What I'm saying? And I went through those moments. You know what I'm saying? Legal, you know what I'm saying? I started getting in, like, legal trouble as far as, like, when it comes to driving. I was getting my license suspended. I'm catching motherfucking improper equipment type shit.
Little shit, right?
Goddamn. And then I started getting, like, reckless driving charges and shit. So, like, I had lost my L's and shit. But I'm still, like, got to be on the road because I got to get this money because now I got to pay this shit off and pay that shit off. But I'm still young, too, so I ain't putting all my money in the right spot. So that's one thing I can say, too. Like, I don't praise, like, the street shit as far as, like, selling drugs and all that shit. But it's like, if you doing that shit, bro, you got to be smart enough to at least put your shit to the side so you don't have to do that no more. Like, my plan having my kids is, like, I don't want to keep doing that shit while I have my kids because I don't want my daughters to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's a totally different lifestyle.
At that point, you already learned what you learned from that situation.
Yeah.
You go ahead and do bigger things. You'll have more to leave behind for her. Like, you'll be able to give her more advice on different things. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You have more knowledge, more experience, and shit. You'll have the wisdom to give to her. And, bro, it's like, you're right about that. People that do that, you got to be smart because, bro, you know live PD and, like, on YouTube and shit.
I watch that shit,
Bro, the biggest, like, drug bust is over some little shit, like.
It'd be dumb.
Expired inspection or, like, busted headlight, tail light or some shit.
Facts.
And they get fucking charged. They got fucking pounds in the car. It's crazy, bro.
I tell motherfuckers too, bro, you got to know your rights, though.
Yeah.
Like, knowing what they can pull you over for or they can't search your car for this and that. Like, you got to be swift on that. You got to know that shit, bro. It's public information.
Yeah, you know, one of the craziest ones I saw, it was like this dude got pulled over. I think it was one because of the busted tail light, right? I think. But they pulled him over because they found it suspicious that he was coming from, like, he had a car rental coming from, like, Nevada. So that's already a red flag. And basically, this dude had, like, 100 pounds of weed in the back, like, stuffed in the car, all around the car.
Yeah.
But they illegally pulled him over. I forgot what
he could beat that. Yeah,
he beat it, and he was facing I think like 15 years, but he had such a good lawyer, and they had a good reason. Like he was improperly pulled over, or they didn't have the right to search his car or something like that. He beat it, but it's like it's crazy because the law works in weird ways because you could be guilty, but and not be guilty at the same time because they gotta do. It's just crazy how the law works.
Yeah, you just gotta know for sure.
Yeah, like like Young Thug. You seen his lawyer? Have you seen like they trying to change the meaning of thug?
Yeah,
truly humble under God.
But I seen that. That was smart though.
It is. And they said pushing P means pushing positivity.
That shit was smart though. For sure. He had to come up with something fast. He ready to lose his life to this shit for real, potentially. You know what I'm saying?
He been in there for a minute now too, like over a year now, I think. But
hell yeah, bro.
Nah, like he got fucking. You see how Gunna got out too?
That was crazy. I don't know what he got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
I ain't see no paperwork. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in their situation, so I can't label nobody nothing.
I feel that. Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? I just sit back and watch how that shit play out.
I forgot what I saw recently. It's like there's this rapper, I forget his name, but he got caught in jail like kissing on a dude and shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Talking about legend,
yeah. And then he was trying to like back it up, like, man, you know what I'm saying? That was back then. I did what I did or whatever. This dude was kissing up on a whole fucking dude in jail. There's a video of it too.
That's crazy, bro. That's the county too.
Yeah, nah. Fuck that, bro.
Niggas ain't even. That's crazy.
Yeah. What's like the biggest piece of advice you wish you had listened to growing up?
Shit, for real. To just like stay out the way for real. Like when I was younger, I was just so in the mix with shit. And it leads you to like some crazy situations. Especially as far as like you could be around certain people and the whole time you might have love for these people. But everybody's intentions ain't the same.
Yeah.
And like niggas could bring you down, but you can't really blame them because you allowed yourself to be in that situation.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? But like my mom always told me like you can't take everybody with you. And I wish I listened to that when I was younger. Cause like for real, I probably could name like 50, 60 people that used to be around me.
What they got now?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like now I can name you a solid 10, 15. You know what I'm saying? But that shit had to happen.
Yeah.
Especially for where I feel like I'm going and the shit I already did. Like certain people just couldn't be around me. Like I'm strictly on loyalty.
Everything happens for a reason.
Hell yeah.
God don't make no mistakes.
Nah, that's for sure.
You might not know at the time, but shit.
You just gotta ask, bro. He gonna show you though.
Hey, one thing I heard though, be careful. Like, be careful with your prayers, cause there's gonna be two people on that phone hearing you. God and the devil.
For sure.
Like, shit, it's like you gotta be careful what you ask for. Too.
That's another thing too. Like whatever you ask for, bro, you could get it, but it could be in the wildest way based off how you ask for real. Like, say you want some money, you want to come up, man. Damn, I ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? God, can you please send me some money? You get in an accident, lose your leg. You want that fault. You get some bread, but shit, you done lost out on something. Now it's testing your faith in a whole nother way.
There's a crazy story that one of my best friends, like he's my brother. I'm not gonna say who it is, but like someone he knows, right? Her family got involved into a car accident. Her family got involved into a car accident. It was like her aunts and mom and like family members right in the car. Yeah. They got into an accident with like a 18-wheeler or something, right? I think only one person ended up surviving that crash, right? Yeah. And they got a settlement of like $28 million. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? They got $20 million and she's straight for the rest of her life, but what she had to lose, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit different.
And it's crazy. Like a lot of rappers nowadays, like one that I find suspicious, like a lot of rappers be like, I feel like they be sacrificing their friends to like come up. Like Lil Durk. Yeah. Tell me not. Like Lil Durk was, he's been in the game for a minute now, right? But I personally don't feel like he got it like popping like mainstream until a Drake feature he got. You remember that?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But when that happened right after King Von died.
Yeah.
So I found that a lot of people are saying like he sacrificed King Von, but
it do look crazy.
Yeah.
But
one
thing I could say, like, I mean, it ain't that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Look at their environment anyway, though.
True, yeah.
And look how Von was living, too. Like, he was really on that type of time. So,
yeah.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Yeah, let's just say, right, when you get bigger with your music, you start pushing more numbers and everything. If a label would ever come approach you and they said, "Hey, we want to sign you," would you ever consider signing, or would you want to stay independent?
It really depends on what that ticket is and like everything behind it. Like as far as dealing with my masters and stuff like that too. A lot of people hear that money and don't care about like what they gonna own after the fact.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want to be in that situation. But right now, I love this independent because it's more freely. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got more control over, you know what I'm saying, stuff that's going on.
Yeah. You know, one thing too, like I said, I was starting to pick up. I think we talked to Mal about it. But it's like when you sign, let's just say you sign for 100K. If you don't make them back 100K, you got to pay that money back, I think. I didn't know that.
For sure. Like, shit, these motherfucking labels, like, the biggest loan sharks for real.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a real fucked up predicament to be in if your shit ain't straight.
Because, you know, when I was younger, I used to think, like, oh, shit, this dude just signed, or, you know, they getting money. But I didn't, you know, it wasn't until I was older I realized, like, damn, people don't just do shit for no reason. They do it to get something out of you.
Nah, for real.
So it's like, they going to make their money back regardless.
Yeah. With or without you.
Yeah. With or without you, you're right. Or they'll make you do the shit that you don't want to do just to make that money back out of you.
Yeah.
Like a lot of rappers now, they're selling their souls. Like one thing I feel like a lot of artists are doing nowadays, they kind of like, I'm not saying going gay, but trying to target that audience because I don't know what it is about that, but that's like that's how you get money now. I don't know.
Yeah, because they running shit behind the scenes for real.
Yeah. No, they definitely got like what's it called? Like I forgot what it's called. It's like they got like a agenda. They got agenda they want to push out there.
Yeah.
You know, like one thing I found really weird too is like, you know, you remember all the shows you grew up watching. Like the shows you watched growing up, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I remember all the shows I watched growing up. These kids now, they're gonna remember all the shows they watched when they grow up. And all the shows now is like on some, I'm gonna sound hateful, it's on some gay shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like that's the shit they want to push now. I find it weird.
I just say, bro, like kids is innocent. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they should be able to decide, you know what I'm saying, what route they want to go when they get older. But as far as that being pushed like that, I feel like it's a little messed up because it kind of fuck with your parenting. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want my child to find out what sex is from TV. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to have that conversation with her.
It's kind of hard not to have that happen nowadays.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, would you ever when your child is old enough to go to school, you plan on homeschooling, taking her to private school, public school? Because nowadays it's pretty crazy.
It is crazy. But, like, shit can happen anywhere in everyday life. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to instill that fear in her to go out there in the real world because of, you know what I'm saying, shit dumb. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I let her decide for real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, my belief's different too. I really feel like the way schools is teaching these kids, it's fucked up. Yeah. They leave a lot of information out. A lot of shit you got to find out on your own. Like, I love history, you know what I'm saying? So in my spare time, what really keep me going is, like, I read. You know what I'm saying? I read things. And there was a time that I didn't do that. And I realized, like, going back into it, like, even with music, my vocabulary won't big at all. You know what I'm saying? Because I won't read this shit. Yeah. But you need to read. Like I say, shit is right here in our faces, public information. Like, bro, all you got to do is go out there, you know, put forth effort.
That's true. It's all about, like you said earlier, it's all about what you choose to do. So, like the internet and everything. Yeah. You can learn fucking crazy shit off the internet.
A whole bunch of shit.
Or there's other people that just sit there all day, fucking watch TikTok and jerk off.
I was going to say, I think that's why. Ain't a lot of that in Virginia since Pornhub then goddamn put that little restriction. Look, I'm changing now, but you know what I'm saying? If I was still on that same type time, I would have wrote y'all a letter. Like, but that shit is crazy. Like, trying to get my Social Security just so I can see a big booty joint. Like, it's wild. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I don't even need that shit no more, for real. Like, that shit helped me too.
Yeah, shit. Yeah.
No bullshit. I like the fasting shit. You know what I'm saying?
Fasting?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Bro, I did fasting. Well, you know, it was at a good time, right? I was going through a heartbreak, so, you know, you don't even really want to eat or nothing, right? Yeah. So I did a whole 7 days. It was almost 7 days fast, completely only water. Yeah. But it was like, bro, I lost so much weight. But I think it was like water weight. It wasn't like, you couldn't really see a big difference physically. Yeah. But it was a fucking, sometimes I want to go back to that because I've gained a good amount of weight since that.
Shit, bro, you can do that shit. You just got to put your mind to it.
Yeah, because I had, before that, I had done like 2-3 day fasts and stuff like that. Do you fast like because of religion or?
It's really like that's how I started.
Uh huh.
You know what I'm saying? But then I just started doing it on my own. You know what I'm saying? But I do read. I read the Bible and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I follow God, so it is certain things that I do religion wise, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's good for you.
Yeah.
And like I notice the difference when I do that shit too. Like I'll have it could be anything. Like I'll do a social media fast. I just won't get on social media for a week or something, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. Or I have a fast from like sweets and sodas and shit like that, smoking.
Yeah.
Like I realized like when I stopped smoking or I stopped eating certain things, my dreams have been more vivid. I can remember them better. You know what I'm saying? They're more constant. The higher I be at a constant rate, like say I didn't smoke every day so far right now, like every day for like the last 3 months. And I don't really have dreams like that. But I could stop for like a day or two and that shit come back instantly. Like when that shit out of my system for real.
I got a good friend that he would smoke a lot, like very often, right? And he went through like a good month without smoking. He was telling me like shit he picked up on. Like he was telling me about his dreams, like that, like he be having some crazy dreams.
They different, bro.
Yeah, nah, I mean
it's real different. Like I started smoking real heavy. I became dependent on that shit just because of a loss. I was dealing with pain and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I really got hooked on it.
What advice would you give to somebody that kind of wants to like stop and get off of that?
Stop smoking?
Yeah.
Shit.
Kind of trying to like just not smoke as often.
You gotta find other things to do for real. Other things to take your time. Like I also like paint and draw. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing that shit since I was young too. And shout out my brother though, like he real great with that shit. Like this nigga is amazing when it come to drawing. But it's like I kind of taught myself how to do that shit. But like that shit take off a lot of stress too. Yeah. It's just little things you can do.
And that's art too. Like your music's art. You put in what you feel and on there, boom, same with a canvas, you fucking
for sure
draw, paint whatever you feel on there too.
And then writing, of course.
Yeah,
writing is my shit.
Yeah, you know how you said earlier you read and that helps out your music because like you gotta be able to know that. You know, it's like one thing Drake or J. Cole, Kendrick, you know what they do is like they use some words that we don't even know or some big words.
For sure.
And it makes the bar hit so much different.
Yeah.
Some elegant shit, you know, it's like.
You watch battle rap?
Battle rap? No, I don't.
Battle rap really like broke shit down for me too. Cause like it'd be like so many like double entendres and you know what I'm saying? The way they word shit and break it down, you be like, damn. Or they make a word sound like another word. Man, it's just should be crazy. But like
poetry right there.
Yeah, that shit would help too though. Just watching that shit and it's like, oh, all right. Damn, I ain't never heard that word used in this way type shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know, where do you see yourself in about question time? I was about to ask you a question too, but I'll hit you with it after.
Say less. Moment that changed your life. Shit, for real, putting out my first mixtape.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, cause I contemplate not putting that shit out. I put it out on my birthday of 2020, 11/19/2020. I think it was around like 5, 6 o'clock in the evening. And I never really celebrated my birthday for real. Like I was never the one to ask my mom like I want this big ass party and all these people. I want on that type time. But this particular day, like I actually had a cake. You know what I'm saying? I had my own apartment and shit. I was living in Short Pump at the time. I had a crib, like set up like a bachelor joint, stripper pole, all type of shit.
Oh, shit, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm in there cooling, not even really getting to celebrate yet. And I get a call from my mama and shit. She just like, she like, yeah, something wrong with your brother. I'm like, she was like, you might need to come down here though, type shit, but I ain't thinking nothing crazy going on. You feel me? So I get down the road and shit, and they tell me my brother had passed away. This on my birthday though. You feel me? And I was just getting ready to release my mixtape that night. So now I'm contemplating like, damn, I'm going through this shit. Like I ain't even finna put that shit out there no more. Like fuck all that shit. Like I'm going through the motions for real. You know what I'm saying? I go down there, I'm chilling with my fam and shit, and like my whole world is just fucked up right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just had a couple of conversations with some people and shit, and they just like, shit, man, just do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I had some pain shit in there too. And now that I go back and listen to some of them songs, like, I feel like I was already prepared for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just went ahead and put that joint out. After I did that, you know, my girl, her dad was a manager, like, doing music. We had went to school together. Like, we had just got back connected. Like, she reached out to me on something like, you know what I'm saying, I heard you was doing music. Like, my dad want to check it out. I go to the crib and have a meeting. I end up signing, like, you know, signing him as my management and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. After that, I had people, like, reaching out to me and stuff about my project. Like, you know, I spoke to Gilly the Kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my shit was going dumb in, like, Philly when I dropped it. Man, I was just started speaking to people, you feel me? So, one day I get a message from Fat Cat.
Yeah.
And he had listened to my project, you know what I'm saying? He thought it was hard. He wanted to set up a meeting and shit. And shit, when I dropped that project, it really, like, changed my life. It really got me in the door for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? People started recognizing me, and he wanted to sign me. You know what I'm saying? So I say that day really changed my life. Like, it was bad, but it was good at the same time. Like, one thing I always say, like, especially me being a little spiritual and shit too, like, when you going through your worst, like, something good really ready to come.
Everything goes bad before it goes good.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And my shit just happened to play out that way, like, and I just been rocking ever since. So,
well, first of all, rest in peace to your brother, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you.
But, you're right about that. Like, I'm not really religious. I don't look up to, like, a God. You know, that's me. I'm very spiritual though.
Yeah,
I believe in life, karma.
Yeah,
and that's true though. It's like everything. Life will test you before it give you what you want.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that's up to you whether you want to go through it or you want to kill it right there.
Yeah.
It's like that's shit. You know what I'm saying? The shit doesn't, nothing good comes easy.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And if it does come easy, it's not good. You know what I'm saying? But
nah, that's real.
Yeah, bro. It's like I'll hit you with the last question I got. Last of all, is there something else you want to talk about before that I didn't bring up?
Not really. I don't think so. Yeah.
So look, if you had an opportunity, right, to give the whole world a message, their own ears, what would it be?
To get a whole world message?
Yeah.
Love. Something that I'm working on, is forgiveness. For sure. Like, don't hold on to shit for, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hold grudges. I can admit that.
Yeah.
My whole thing is, though, is no flaw. Like, recognize that you have flaws is, to me, that's flawless. Knowing that you got those flaws. You know what I'm saying? It might sound crazy, but it's like some people don't have accountability, you know what I'm saying, for shit that they do. But if you got that accountability and you recognize your shit, like, it'll take you far. You know what I'm saying? I'm forever working on myself.
Yeah.
For sure, but just love and forgiveness, though. For real.
Yeah. You got, like you said, you got to recognize your flaws, but you don't have to change it completely. That's who you are.
Yeah, for sure.
So always be yourself, shit. Yeah. Well, Liko, I appreciate you a lot for coming on, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate you for having me, man.
It was a good ass talk.
For sure.
But yeah, bro, I mean, if there's anything else you want to say, this is your chance.
Hey, look, shout out the whole team, man. Chart Champ. You know what I'm saying? Like, we coming up some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my team. Shout out everybody rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? I just want to put my section on. Shout out Shaka for us, man.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. We out. Later.
Peace.